new iPhone XS could have a major advantage over all its Android rivals. Apple's new iPhone XS could have a major advantage over all its Android rivals when it releases later this year if a new report is to be believed. Apple is widely expected to unveil a series of new iPhone models at a hardware event on September 12. 3 iPhone models have been rumored for release this year. One is said to be a direct successor to the current iPhone X that could be called the iPhone XS. And the Cupertino-based firm could also show off a new 6.5-inch device that boasts a similar all-screen design. Some have suggested this hardware could be called the iPhone XS Plus.9to5Mac recently showed off alleged images of the forthcoming devices in a brand new gold coating. The publication insisted the picture shown was not a mockup, hinting instead it was part of Apple's promotional material for the product. One phone is shown noticeably larger than the other, adding further credence to rumors a larger iPhone is inbound. And a third iPhone model is presumed to be shown at Apple's forthcoming exhibition at the Steve Jobs Theatre. This is said to be a cheaper variant that will forgo certain premium features in exchange for a more affordable price tag. It has been rumored the device could boast an LCD display instead of the OLED present in the current iPhone X. And alleged prototypes of the hardware, shown off by Marques Brownlee on his YouTube channel, showed it featuring only one camera sensor on its rear. Now a new report has hinted Apple's next batch of iPhones could have a major advantage over their Android rivals. Apple has previously used a manufacturing firm named TSMC to put together the chips that power its smartphones. It has been suggested the tech giant plans to harness the company's prowess again this year to make chips for its new iPhones. TSMC is expected to use a 7nm process to create what will presumably be called the A12 Bionic chip that will power the iPhone XS models. Last year's A11 Bionic that was housed inside the iPhone X used a 10nm process to create the chip. TSMC has insisted moving to a 7nm process will drastically improve performance and reduce power consumption. In fact, it detailed if the A11 chip was made using the more advanced technology, it could be 20% faster and use 40% less power. And now DG Times has reported, citing industry sources, both Qualcomm and MediaTek, 2 renowned chip manufacturers, has put plans on hold to adopt the new method. And with Qualcomm powering a score of Android devices, this means if Apple uses TSMC again and uses a 7nm process, it could have a massive advantage over competing devices. However, Samsung has expressed a desire to adopt the same method in the near future, and Huawei recently announced its Kirin 980 chip that is the first to sport 7nm technology. The processor is expected to feature in the Chinese firm's new Mate 20 Pro flagship that will be announced on October 16 in London.